Guys, Deluded Gooner, YouTube's N'Golo Kante. Somebody asked me to speak about Jose Mourinho saying he doesn't need to sign any attacking players. Before I get into that, if you've got me on Snapchat and Twitter, you've seen it. I'm trying to introduce another feature, that's right, on top of the Q&A, the duds of the week, the stars of the week, the tactics board, the all sorts, just damn right normal vids. On top of all of that, trying to bring something else. Basically, it's a bit different from the Q&As, but it's a bit similar. I want to talk about 3-4 topics or so, or whatever, that's in the headlines, because some of you ask me about things that are not necessarily Q&A questions, but they're in regards to what's happening in the newspaper or on outlets, what people are talking about on Twitter. So I might just pick between 4 or 5 of them. Like I said, I'm not gonna tell you guys specifically when it's gonna be or how often I'm gonna do it. I'm still trying to figure that stuff out, and I'm also trying to deal with stuff in my professional life and in my personal life and get stuff ball on the road, ball rolling or whatever. But yeah, someone asked me to. So please, if you've got any questions, give me them not questions, headlines that you want me to speak about. Please get under the comments with this so I can start that thing ASAP. But someone asked me to speak about Jose saying he doesn't need any more attacking players. And I've been rambling now, so let's crack on. I mean, on the surface, regardless of form or bad form or nothing, I'll be honest to God, you guys hear me every year. I've made a fool of myself saying the league's going between the two Manchester clubs, United, this and that. Jose a winner. I've been here, and I'm going to say that next pre-season. But and I hope to be wrong, car. United are still the ops. I still got a lot of United friends. Hell, my older cousin's a United fan. They won't leave me the hell alone because they got Alexis. But yeah, like on the surface, I believe honestly with their attacking players, excluding City, if you just look at it black and white, they should be matching City. Now, they've signed Alexis. He needs to fit in and them things. He scored in his first debut at Old Trafford, so you know he's 30. They've got Alexis Sanchez. That's 20 goals, 30 goals, 15 assists or something last year for us. World-class player. Regardless of what you think about Lukaku, 20-odd goal returned this season. Martial and Rashford should be returning 10 plus, and I'm saying only 10 plus because they're on the flanks at this moment. More specifically, Martial, I think he should be scoring more, which he is doing, to be fair. They've got Paul Pogba, who should be getting 10 goals minimum as well, to be honest with you. Matter if he plays, again, United fans know about their dons, but he's good to chip in. There's a couple other men that probably chip in. So I can see where he's going with. He doesn't need attacking players. I mean, I see where he's going with. He just signed Alexis Sanchez for mad money as well. I personally believe they were going to go all out for Griezmann, which they historically have been chasing. We know he's likely to leave Atletico, so is he going to go to United, or did Jose concede, or no? Because these negotiations happen when we least expect. Did Jose know that this Griezmann to Barcelona thing is too strong for him to lure him to United and went after Alexis Sanchez? I don't know. If I was a United fan, again, I don't know your club as much as you, so I'm not going to sit here and do that, but I'm always going to welcome talent. I'd love to have Alexis on one flank and a bad boy on the left. Sorry, shout out to Martial. You can keep that. But you do need. I do agree with you and your frustrations, because you do need another centre mid, more specifically someone whose strengths are going forward a bit. Because if Pogba's not there, sometimes when Pogba's not there, the creative thing ain't really there. You've got enough defensive mids. I don't want to get strung up on that. There's even a case for that. There's a case for 2 fullbacks, regardless of what you think of Young and Valencia. I'm not here to say they're good and crap. No, they're 30-odd plus. They're getting on a bit. They're two wingers now turned fullbacks. That's got to change, to be honest with you. You could also say a centre half as well. But in regards to attacking players, unless it's real quality, I can't lie, I agree with Jose, to be honest with you. Unless you're going to get that top bracket like Alexis Sanchez and these man there to come into this side, then there's not really any point. You could say you need players for the squad depth and stuff like that. If that's what you're saying, then I'm with you on that, because United bench similar to us, it could be a bit better. United fans have said that one to me, so I get that. But in regards to attacking players, I mean, you just signed Lukaku for however many goals, regardless of what man think about the player. Alexis Sanchez, Martial, who that left flank is going to have to be his for a minute. And yeah, there's a case. But for me, I'd only be trying to hear that if it's absolute quality, whether it's them mad youngsters like Malcolm with potential to be mad, or it's them world-class players like Alexis Sanchez or the Bales or Neymar, based on their 2 names, always linked with the club. Even Benzema's always linked with the club, to be honest with you. So yeah, I get your frustrations, but I must say, if I'm looking at that side and I'm just focusing on attacking players, then I'm saying no. More importantly, what should be focused on is attacking phases of play, getting more out of the players. I know that weren't said at the start of the season when United was scoring these 5-1s and things like that, these late flurries of goals in games, but attacking phases of play, because the reality is attacking options and City's options, yes, on depth, in regards to depth, they trump you, but man to man, there isn't really much in it. Like, you should be saying that United side should be playing like City, and it's not. And that can only be attributed to one man style of play, to be honest with you. But before this thing cuts out, guys, the Ludaguna YouTube.